Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yuki Pralin Putri. Di sini saya ingin menjelaskan tentang karya sastra William Shakespeare, yaitu Macbeth. Sebelumnya kita mengetahui bahwa karya-karya dari William Shakespeare itu ada berbagai macam. Salah satunya dari tragedi, yaitu Macbeth, dan juga Hamlet, dan yang lainnya seperti komedi dan juga puisi-puisi, sonet, itu adalah salah satu dari karya William Shakespeare. Nah, di sini saya akan menjelaskan tentang unsur-unsur intrinsik dari karya sastra William Shakespeare, yaitu Macbeth. Okay, I will begin to explain you about Macbeth stories. In here, I will tell you from the introduction of Macbeth stories. So, Macbeth was a real Scottish king. He was somewhat different from the ambitious and murderous creation of William Shakespeare. Macbeth has a wife called Lady Macbeth, but the real name of Lady Macbeth was Gruach, and the real name of Macbeth himself was Macbethod MacFinlange, and the real Macbeth killed Duncan in battle was in 1040. Jadi di sini maksudnya adalah dari cerita Macbeth, yaitu Macbeth adalah seorang raja dari Skotlandia. Nah, akan tetapi cerita yang dibuat oleh William Shakespeare itu sedikit berbeda. Yang dibuat oleh William Shakespeare, Macbeth adalah seorang yang ambisius. Macbeth sendiri memiliki seorang istri yang bernama Lady Macbeth, tapi nama asli dari Lady Macbeth sendiri adalah Gruach, dan nama asli dari Macbeth adalah Macbethod MacFinlange. Lanjut, saya akan menjelaskan tentang unsur-unsur intrinsik dari cerita Macbeth. So, the first element is genre. Macbeth represents a classic tragedy in that its protagonist travels down a dark path of treachery and violence. He is also still essential good at beginning of the play, when his faithful service to Scotland in battle wins him the respect of the king and the honor a new title, the Thane of Cawdor. Di sini maksudnya cerita Macbeth adalah salah satu cerita tragedi yang menjelaskan tentang protagonisnya itu sendiri. Dimulai dari peran penting Macbeth di awal cerita tersebut, ketika dia diberi suatu kehormatan dan juga respect dari seorang raja, dan diberi sebuah title baru, yaitu The Thane of Cawdor. For the second element is themes. There are three main themes in Macbeth, includes good versus evil, guilt, and fate versus free will. Although Macbeth is encouraged by the witches, Macbeth's true downfall is his own ambition. Lady Macbeth, as ambitious as her husband, encouraging him to commit murder to achieve their goals. Once Macbeth kills Duncan, his ambition to hold on his title as king becomes intertwined with his paranoia. Maksudnya adalah ada 3 tema penting dari cerita Macbeth, yaitu yang pertama ada good versus evil, and then ada guilt, dan juga ada fate versus free will. Nah, Macbeth itu sendiri dia dihasut oleh para the witches. Namun akan tetapi Macbeth memiliki rasa ambisiusnya itu sendiri, seperti Lady Macbeth yang memiliki rasa ambisius seperti suaminya, yaitu Macbeth. For the third element is character. In Macbeth story, there are many characters, but the main characters are Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, Banquo, Duncan, Macduff, and the Weird Sisters. Oke, di sini saya akan menjelaskan tentang satu-satu karakteristik dari karakter di story Macbeth. Macbeth is Scottish king who kills Duncan to take the throne. Jadi Macbeth adalah raja Skotlandia yang membunuh King Duncan untuk mengambil suatu tahta dari milik King Duncan. Macbeth begins the play as heroic figure, the noble Thane of Glamis, a general in the Scottish army who has just defeated the insurgent King of Norway. Di sini maksudnya Macbeth memulai ceritanya sebagai peran yang hero, dan juga dia salah satu dari tentara di Skotlandia. Dan yang kedua yaitu ada Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth is Macbeth's wife who urged him to kill King Duncan. Jadi Lady Macbeth ini adalah istrinya si Macbeth. Dia mendukung Macbeth untuk membunuh King Duncan. Lady Macbeth is dearest partner of greatness. At the start of the play, she is the more dominant figure in the marriage, viewing her husband as weak and lacking the necessary willpower to achieve their mutual ambition. Jadi di sini menjelaskan bahwa Lady Macbeth dia berperan penting di awal cerita bersama Macbeth karena dia selalu mendampingi Macbeth dan juga mendukung semua ambisi dari suaminya. Terus yang ketiga yaitu ada Banquo. Banquo is Macbeth's friend, whom Macbeth has killed when Banquo becomes suspicious of him. Selanjutnya ada Duncan. Duncan is the King of Scotland. Duncan ini adalah Raja Skotlandia. He is a characterized as fair and wise king who is generous with his kinsmen and just with his people. Jadi Duncan ini dia berkarakteristik seorang raja yang adil dan juga bijaksana. Dia juga dermawan kepada para pelayan-pelayan dan juga rakyat-rakyatnya. Duncan awards Macbeth the title of Thane of Cawdor as a reward for his bravery in the battle against the King of Norway. Di sini Duncan berperan untuk memberi reward sebuah title kepada Macbeth karena telah bertarung melawan King of Norway. Lalu ada Macduff. Macduff is the nobleman who kills Macbeth at the end of the play. Jadi Macduff ini adalah orang yang membunuh Macbeth di akhir cerita. Macduff is a loyal Thane who lacks the ambition of both Banquo and Macbeth. Instead, working to support whomever he sees as the rightful king. Nah, sedangkan Macduff itu adalah seorang raja yang loyal dan juga dia tidak terlalu seambisiusnya Macbeth dan juga Banquo. Dia hanya ingin menjadi raja yang baik untuk rakyatnya. Akhir dari karakter ini ada The Were Sisters. The Were Sisters are a trio of witches who prophesy that Macbeth will become a king. Nah, jadi The Were Sisters adalah 3 orang penyihir yang memberitahu kepada Macbeth kalau dia akan menjadi seorang raja, yang membuat Macbeth menjadi sangat ambisius. Okay. The fourth element is setting. Macbeth is set during the 11th century in Scotlandia, in the northernmost region of what is now United Kingdom. At the time the play is set, Scotland was a separate country, although its proximity to England led to many struggles over who would rule the area. And then in Macbeth plays open during a storm. Over the course of the play, Macbeth moves from his castle in Inverness to the royal palace in Dunsinane. Jadi di sini maksudnya cerita Macbeth itu terjadi di abad ke-11 di Skotlandia. For the fifth element is plot analysis. In here there are some of plot analysis in Macbeth story. The first plot is conflict. The main conflict in Macbeth story is when the 3 witches enter. Along come 3 witches who announced that Macbeth is going to become a king of Scotland. He is shocked but quickly realizes the problem. If he's going to become a king, someone else is going to have not to be a king, like the certain King Duncan and Duncan's son and Malcolm and Donalbain. So di sini maksudnya adalah konflik ketika Three Witches memberitahu Macbeth kalau dia akan menjadi seorang raja. Maka dari itu si Macbeth sendiri berpikir kalau jika dia sebagai raja, maka tidak ada lagi orang yang menjadi raja selain dia, seperti raja yang saat itu yaitu King Duncan, dan juga bahkan anak yang King Duncan juga tidak akan menjadi raja, Malcolm dan juga Donalbain. Jadi dia berpikir hanya dialah yang akan menjadi rajanya. And then the next plot is complication. It is begin when the king is dead. Long live the king. With a little spurring from Lady Macbeth, Macbeth kills the king to secure the kingship. It immediately becomes clear that the only way to hide the murder is to keep murdering, which means that the body count begins to climb. In climax, a friendly little visit from the ghost of his murder friend Banquo sends Macbeth into a raving fit, bringing a quick end to the banquet Macbeth has thrown together to celebrate his new kingship. We suspect that things are about to go quickly downhill. Nah, di sini maksudnya adalah ketika ketika Banquo menjelaskan kepada Macbeth kalau dia itu akan segera menjadi raja. And then the last is conclusion. The last part of the prophecy fulfilled. Macbeth stands against a man not of a woman born. Still he fights, but good prevails over madness. He is killed. Malcolm is named the rightful, and everyone goes off to party at the coronation ceremony. Okay, for the next element is point of view. In Macbeth's story, Macbeth opens not with the main character, but with a scene between the three witches, creating a distance between the audience and Macbeth and his wife. After his brief, however, we see the action mostly from the point of view of Macbeth and Lady Macbeth. He speaks in a side that the audience can hear, but that the other characters presents don't hear. Maksudnya di sini dari stories Macbeth itu point of view yang dipakai adalah sudut pandang orang ketiga. For the last element, I will explain you the summary of Macbeth stories. There are 3 points of Macbeth stories. The first is at his wife's urging, Macbeth murders King Duncan and Banquo, who witness the prophecy, killed when he grows suspicious. And then the second is Duncan's sons, Malcolm and Donalbain. Malcolm and Macduff, a nobleman, joined forces and began plotting against Macbeth. And the third is overcome with guilt. Lady Macbeth commits suicide because of new prophecies. Macbeth believes he is invisible. So that is about element in Macbeth story. I would like to thank you